I definitely got a very nosy energy going on right now. I'm not picking up anything particularly harmful. It's just like, I don't know, it's like I got my cat right now. For whatever reason, he's like crying at the door and just being ridiculous at the moment. Like, desperate to know what's going on in here. Like, there's nothing going on in here. I don't know what your sudden obsession is. He's usually not like that. But yeah, definitely picking up an energy, a nosy energy. Somebody wants to know what's going on. That's my rescue kitty too, a Fender. He's special. I don't know if he fell out of a car or where the hell he came from, but we found him outside of the jail, so we call him Fender Bender, or a Fender. What we got going on? Let's get some cards today. Getting oneself. This is the Casanova card in this deck. Casanova, it's a Casanova card. It's also the Lotus Den. Right, forgetting oneself. This is one of those Greek legends where the Lotus Den is where they feed them the lotus flowers that make them forget and they get lost in space and time. It's a trap for like people on quests. If you go to that place, you'll forget what your quest was. Love and compassion. Autumn release. Whenever I see the love and compassion card, it's always a big message in learning to give yourself the same amount of love and compassion you give other people. Right? A lot of people, you're far harder on yourself than you are other people. Like if somebody came to you with your problems and was telling them to you, you would not nearly be as hard on that person as you are on yourself. When the love and compassion card comes up, this is like you really need to show yourself the same love and compassion that you're able to show everybody else. You deserve it too. You know what I'm saying? You're not those little browbeaten voices in the back of your mind, right? That's not you. You deserve the same amount of love and compassion that you give others. I got this breathe and autumn release. There's definitely an energy of grounding, reconnecting, breathing, being still. Definitely getting out into the woods here. I love how it's got that. That's kind of what's going on around here right now. It's one good thing about being up here is the leaves are getting ready to change. Right? With the leaves and the weather changing though, there's definitely going to be a time to call on your power. So I'm getting the kind of energy of grounding, releasing, calming, building that calming energy. But there's going to be a point where you're going to need to call down some real power. It's something that's going to completely change perspectives here. There's something going on that's going to completely change perspectives. I'm going to have everybody looking at things a totally different way. Okay. I get that meditating, forgetting oneself. There is a point. What movie was it? Oh, what the hell is his name? He's a really funny actor. Oh, get him to the Greek. He's done a bunch of movies, but he's the same character in all the movies. He's done a bunch of Adam Sandler movies. Anyway, and if you watched his character evolve through all the movies, like he starts out as a drug addict, and then he's a recovering drug addict, but then he turns into a yoga addict. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything he does, he gets like addicted to. So there's even that type of energy of be mindful when you get into these meditative states and the state of protecting one's peace, that you don't take it to a place where, yeah, you're forgetting who you are. You are so peaceful now that, you know what I'm saying, you barely exist. Does that make sense? "22 crossroads." There's definitely a crossroads going on here. Whatever major decisions that are being made, yeah, it's solidifying as how we're at a precipice right now, or somebody is at a precipice in a timeline that whatever decisions they're getting ready to make are going to solidify a timeline in one direction or the other, right? You got the gentleman here. This is the Pauper to Prince story here. This is about someone who protected this guy. He became important in the village by taking out a tiger. You get that Shere Khan Jungle Book energy there with this one too. Tiger by the tail. Yeah, there's a lot of change getting ready to happen here. Cat and mouse game. You got the story of the Piper here. Picking up, there's something about the masculine here. This masculine energy that I'm picking up, the gentleman, right? There's something about taking down this tiger. There's somebody that they have to take down, or there's someone around them that they feel like they have to take down. Now, this person around them has influence and control, right? Like, they control they control the rats, right? They control the rats. There's a whole undercurrent here. Right? And I even get with the tiger is the bad guy, but in the Piper story, right, it's like you got the Piper that could get rid of the rats, and then the tiger's like, well, I can get rid of the rats too, but the tiger doesn't actually want to get rid of the rats. There's someone here that they make promises they don't intend to keep. I get somebody's going to get rid of the rats, and they're not going to get the reward for getting rid of the rats. I don't know if you guys are catching the drift here. There's definitely a large group of people here. This is like a whole community or town or job or something along those lines, right? There's definitely some sort of villainesque type of energy here. Like I said, and then you got the rats that are causing the problem. You get the town folks that say they want to get rid of the rats, but once the Piper does, there's some sort of secret communication getting ready to come through. Tiger versus the wolf here. Right? Got a little wolfish energy here. Someone's trying to sneak some communication through. Someone's off in isolation here. Someone's trying to get a message through. There's this protective energy, though. There's that protective energy. This person might be having a hard time getting a message through. I get that whatever this is, they want it to be a secret. Oh, Prince of Cups. Someone's about to receive a lot of karma, though. Right, I got this person's trying to get a message through. There's definitely some blockages here. It could be this tiger, bear energy, right? This person could feel like even in the Jungle Book movies, right? Shere Khan thought like he was doing what was best for the jungle, right? The mama bear's doing what's best for her cubs, right? They always think they know what's best for everybody, right? In this story, the girl buys a pair of shoes instead of buying something for her dying stepmother. And then the shoes ended up being cursed. And then at the end of the story, she ends up having to have her feet chopped off in order to get rid of the shoes because she can't take them off. There's just this energy of penance being paid. You got the Six of Clubs too. There's, you see like the spirit energy here? Right, there's some sort of divine timing, guiding going on right now. I said there's been an energy of a calm before a storm's been coming up for a while now. But there's definitely this wind of change coming. There's going to be a humbling for sure, right? A humbling for sure. And here's the deal. And I was trying to pick this up before. I was like, I'm getting the energy. It's like they're trying to trap the tiger to get rid of the rats, but they don't want to grab the tiger by the tail, right? Because that's just going to create, I'm just picturing Baloo being dragged around in the cartoon. The other end has teeth, right? There's this energy of trying to trap the tiger without getting bit. See, now I'm picturing, right? Now the girl she had to ask for her feet to be chopped off. I'm getting the energy as someone's going to step into a trap. And there's something along the lines of whoever finds them caught in the trap, they're going to beg them to chop their feet off to let them go. Right? They're going to have to sacrifice something really, really big when they get caught in this trap. Something that they, like I said, they'll be willing to cut their own feet off. That's a little crazy. What are y'all getting into out there? Alright, so this is all that's going on around this masculine. At the same time, the masculine's trying to figure out how to get a letter through to this isolated person off here to the side. I'm picking up the energy that the universe might have removed. I do masculine and feminine readings, y'all. It's just how it is. You place the energies where they go. But I'm getting the energy that the feminine in this story has been removed for a purpose, for a reason, right? It's like, yeah, it's an integral part of the story that this person has been removed from this group of people for a purpose. The reason they're isolated, the reason they've been hermited, the reason, whatever it is, like, right? This card in this deck is more about the bureaucracy of it, it's the parents messed up. The payment was that, they had to give up their firstborn. Their firstborn lived in the tower. It wasn't her choice to get stuck in the tower. She didn't do anything wrong to get stuck in the tower. But it's an important part of the story because the rest of the story wouldn't be a story if that didn't happen. Also, I get the energy that it's keeping the divine feminine safe from whatever the hell is going on here, right? Because, like I said, it's about to be a mess. it's about to be a mess. I'm even picking up a little bit of Cinderella here. I'm picking up like the Grimm's brothers Cinderella here. Like there's chicks out here cutting up their feet, right? In the original, in the real Cinderella story, the stepsisters, one cuts off her toes and the other cuts off her heel in order to fit into the shoe to try and fool the prince. Right? It's like they've cut off chunks of themselves. And then at the end, the birds peck their eyes out. There's a lot going on behind these closed doors here. Ooh. Yeah. There's a lot going on behind. Look at that grimoire. Didn't I just say the Brothers Grimm story here? I'm picturing... I'm getting the divine feminine energy off of this, right? Almost like that Rapunzel, the new Disney one, where she's like singing and she's like 7 a.m. sweep the floor, then read, then this, then making candles, then da 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 da. I'm getting that's the kind of energy that the feminine needs to be just worried about right now. Like go back to, grounding, doing autumn things, getting ready for the season changing, reserving your power, right? Remember your hobbies, remember your skills. Reconnecting with yourself is really important right now. Yeah, you just gotta remove yourself from the drama sometimes. I said there's a lot of drama getting ready to go down. Do we want to look into the drama? Do we want to look into the drama? Do we want to get gossipy? Look into the drama? Because I don't get no drama around the feminine. Like I said, in the masculine energy, I just get that there's a lot of drama. I'm not sure how involved he is in that drama, but there's definitely a lot of drama around him. He definitely could be the kind of person that draws a lot of attention for whatever reason. Like, I try to explain that to people. It's like, it really doesn't have to do with looks or anything else like that. Some people just have an energy that attracts attention. Alright. What's going on with all this tiger and stuff? Star. Oh, sorry. Could you please? I am not that wonderful. Good Lord, just scratching at the damn door. Or they sit up against the door and they scratch and it makes the door go do. I'm like, why? Why are you at my door? Weirdos. Alright, sorry, y'all. Someone's definitely going to have to stand on their own integrity right now. Like I said, this is the decision that's coming up. There's a crossroads coming up. Someone's having to make a decision here. It's get Star Wars dorky with it, right? Someone's got to choose light side or dark side. Someone's got to defend their honor, their valor. Do they have some sort of honor code? The offenders are trying to escape. Sorry. That's funny, actually. He's the one animal in the house that you could open all the doors and stuff, and he will not go outside. He will not go outside. I got successes coming, right? It's not a huge bunch, but this person's getting ready to learn that authenticity is the strongest frequency, right? You could play, you could pretend, you could talk a big game, you could do all these things, but really deep down, the universe does not respond to who you pretend to be. They respond to who you are, right? And someone is about to be tested, right? The universe is about to test this person to see, do you really have the honor code you say that you have? Do you really practice what you preach? Are you really, what you say you're one of the good guys? Are you really a good guy? A lot of anxiety here. There's a fine line, right? Like I said, I get that energy of almost gangster family energy, right? It's like what? It's like the lines of right and wrong are a little different, right? What is right and what is wrong, and some things are right, but there's some things that are wrong that don't seem right at all. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all twisted up right now. It's like what? I don't know. It's like in America, the justice system, it really doesn't dole out justice, right? It's just all bureaucracy and red tape. And it's, who can find the most amount of loopholes in the law, right? There's just this type of energy of, what's right and what's wrong, and this person could have slipped up a little bit already too, right? Definitely, this person's learning how to build on their own power themselves. Could be a younger person. This Princess of Cups has just jumped in here. It's a very alluring creature, right? And I almost get, like, the way it fell. It's almost like he's sitting on the beach. And he's just building sandcastles and working on his energy there or what. And then there's this creature over there in the water, and she's like, I don't know, she's got a turtle in her hand, and a dolphin's bringing her a flower, and he's just sitting over here like, what the hell kind of Snow White bullshit is this? What is going on? See, the Princess of Cups, that's the energy, that love energy that really attracts attention from people. You'd be surprised. Get the Princess of Pentacles here too as well, right? It's just like it's the way you draw in energy to you. It's the way things just come to you, right? That's what this person is noticing, like I said. And it's something to do with like the turtle and like a dolphin's bringing her a flower, and it's just like, how's the universe just bringing it to her, right? There's something very traditional about this person. There's definitely this energy. We got the Five of Swords here. I get this person's watching you from this type of energy too, right? This person's been in Three of Swords situations. They feel very defeated. They're just like laying there, and like you're just sitting there with those Two of Swords. Like, Two of Swords is all about making a decision, babe. Like, what, you just gonna lay on the floor forever? Like, what are you doing? Like, what? Oh, I'm making a decision to stand up. I'm gonna take my swords. Nine of Pentacles. Right? You got that breathing, focusing, visualizing energy going on here, right? And defending their energy. I get the Divine Feminine is very much in defense of her own energy right now. Yep. Be like, what? She's in Empress mode. Ain't nothing can destroy at Empress mode than a toxic freaking masculine. Especially like her in this deck, right? She's got that stretch mark down her tummy. Right? I mean, usually it is a fertility card. But I just like the realistic nature of it. It's like, what? She's not in this perfect body or anything else like that. What? She looks like a mother. She looks like an empress. She's focused on what she needs to take care of. Right? Focused on her own garden, her own animal, her own offspring. That type of energy. Very strong in this. Oh, there's definitely a lot of judgments getting ready to come down. Sit tight. There's a bunch of judgment getting ready to come down. Oh, see, now I done turned these over. The battle's going to come down to, there's going to be a Princess of Swords reversed. I definitely got that feminine energy. And I didn't want, did I say before that the tiger came off as a feminine energy? It did, for me anyway. Just the villain-esque of that. Had like the toxic mama vibe going on. Anyway, Princess of Swords. I know it's going to be one of her cronies or what, but this one's going down. And we got that Prince of Cups. They're waiting to get through this battle for sure. They're tired of being stuck in these third-party twisted situations. The person's moving slow, but they've definitely got a plan with this Four of Wands here. They don't want to be in third-party situations. They want to be in complete situations, right? They're tired of sorrow and heartache and everything else like that. They're moving slow because they're meticulous at this point. I get a kind of person that might make a lot of check boxes. Checklists. You know what I'm saying? But the objective is to eventually come out into the sun. But right now, everything's a secret. I think people realize how powerful you are. This person does. This person sees the divine feminine. They're like, what? They're like, dude, she is what? At first, she was like... Let's get back to it. At first glance, it was like, man, look at that Princess of Cups, man. Isn't she so cute? Right? And then it was like, after a while, it was like, man, I mean, just... Dude, I don't know. It's crazy. It's just something about her energy. It's just what... Yeah, that bitch just radiates power. Definitely very pulled towards you. Alrighty. Alrighty. I guess it's not going to give me too much on the drama. Yeah, there's a very toxic web around this person. I said too, right? Oh, man, I haven't talked about that in a while. The narcissist's web. Narcissists are like spiders, right? Right, imagine the spider. And the spider builds this big, intricate web. And it catches all these flies in the web, right? And all the flies, instead of being worried about the spider, are too busy yelling at each other for why they all got stuck in the web. Well, you're stuck in the web. Well, you're stuck in the web too. Well, you're stuck. Meanwhile, the spider's just making a bigger web. I'm thirsty anyways. Bring on the rain. I almost feel like somebody's waiting for a thunderstorm. They say in heaven, love comes first. Mostly I hate the way I don't hate you. Not even a little bit, not even at all. Came this far, might as well keep... Came this far, might as well keep going. Good Lord said he could get me out of this, but he's pretty sure you're fucked. Alright, so that's... I'm going to end it on that one, right? That is from Braveheart. That's some funny shit. This is the Irishman. What? Good Lord said he could get me out of this one, but I'm pretty sure you're fucked. Whatever they're into, man. Something's going on, something's going down. Something's going down. You need to sit back, take care of yourself. Don't forget yourself. Breathe and release. Right? Storm's coming. You're getting ready to draw up your power. Change some perspectives. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all. I'll be back as soon as I can. I promise.